everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry. And just about set to get this season underway. All the planning and practice, and we're about to get busy right now. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the veteran, a guy who has been around and is ready to finish his final season with a bang.
So nice to have guys like this that have been around the block, that know the offense inside and out. Guys I can trust. Leadership, play on the field, all the boxes are checked.
Yeah, because he's a leader, too, I think this is a guy the offense looks to make plays early. So if I'm the quarterback, I'm calling this guy's number a lot early in this game.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air, it's Murphy. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Flips it out to the back. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everything.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. That's caught. It's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. Trying play action. And it's incomplete on third down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Comes out throwing on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Blue Devils are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third down, he drops to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Morris. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Back to the ground game on the left. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On second down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're trying to get to it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Northwestern.
RPO complete to open the drive.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Moore. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Nothing but green ahead. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking left. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. And they got him for the sack.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he wants it all. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker, it's Ross. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Hand off from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Running back goes in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to blast their way in. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Now they'll run the draw. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Duke! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
PAT unit on the field. They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today.
Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Quarterback checking off. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. On second down, he'll let it fly. Complete downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off play action on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
It's so important.
And he's running in the open. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Getting some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Feeling some heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He fires one deep down the right side. And he breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And he's wrestled to the ground. On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. Trying to barge in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. At the 15, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Morris. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. This time it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Zings it complete to the right. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 20 over the Astronauts. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Coming after it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
On the run, it's Morris. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He's piled up 65 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And it's in there for a touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking that right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Got it near midfield. And the returner is stopped. Line gets set, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got his man on the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. On the run, it's Morris. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
3rd down coming up.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that drive covered just 44 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Moore. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's complete on the right side. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll go to the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Back to pass, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Arkansas. We'll circle back.
Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They'll try to get the first through the air. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to bully their way in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Duke. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the point after is good. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man, it's Smith. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29.
First down for the offense.
Power football with the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space, it's Morris. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Sends it downfield. Makes a grab down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Richmond. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
And Whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up.